Well, hello and welcome to another Fox 411. We got something very interesting and very inspiring and a fun thing that's going on here in Mason City. It's an Autumnal Art Festival. It's going to be taking place at the historic YWCA, and I have the guy that's kind of in charge of it. One of the many, I'm sure. Elisha is your name, right?
Yeah. You know what? I would describe myself as probably our janitor. Um, maybe our
And
like
CFO
carpenter. You
at
know.
the same time. Exactly.
How's it
Yeah.
going, Harry?
Good. Where are you from, and how did you get down here to Mason City?
Sure. Well, that's a really cool story, and great question. Both my business partner and I are from Minnesota.
Hmm.
She's from Germany originally,
Okay.
but I'm born and raised in Minnesota, and we came to Mason City because of the McNider. Suzanne had a solo
Sure.
exhibition there in 2017 into 18.
Right.
We're both artists, and I didn't know anything about Mason City before we came here, and we absolutely fell in love with the community.
Hmm.
And on one of our trips here, we had just a wonderful time at the McNider Museum. And one of our trips here, we stopped downtown, got sushi at the Thai Bistro, and
Yep.
sat in front of the Park Inn at Central Park and ate it. And
Yep.
I peeked down State Street and saw a glimpse of the YWCA building, and it was love at first sight.
Oh, there you go. Exactly. It's been around for a very long time. I don't even know how many years, but it's many decades.
1918.
1918.
Yeah,
Wow. Well, there you go. Over 100 years old.
exactly. In fact, here's a photograph of what the
Okay.
building looked like a little over 100 years ago.
There's been a lot of different things throughout the years. I've been here for 40 years, as I told you before we went on the broadcast. And I know that people have tried to do different things with that. I guess so. You picked this building, I guess, and you and your partner, you just said that. So, what was in your mind? It's like, oh, we can do all kinds of things. And were you able to just get in it right away to take a look at it?
Yeah, so you mentioned that the building it's had kind of a mixed use through the years, but it's
Hmm.
always served a community purpose, which is part
Right.
of what we fell in love with. Originally a YWCA, then later a health club, women's shelter.
Yeah.
There's youth education here. And when we first saw the building, there was a 4x8, just gigantic for sale sign, Jane Fisher and Associates.
Yeah.
And I mean, literally the first time we saw the building, I pulled up and I just on autopilot felt compelled to pick up my phone and call
Right.
Jane's number.
Right.
And she said, "Great, I'll be down in a couple minutes." And we walked into, it's hard to describe, Harry.
Mm.
It was very probably appropriate for Halloween. The building was vacant,
Scary. Yeah.
abandoned for 10 years.
Yeah.
No heat, no
Yeah.
plumbing. There was some electricity, but I mean, we're talking like haunted house, flickering light bulb above the head. And it was really very close to being condemned. And even in that state, we fell in love with the story. We fell in
Sure.
love with the potential here, and the reuse project. We have been working on the building for 5 years. It's been totally grassroots.
5 years. Wow.
5 years, yeah.
Okay.
First 2 years were just
Yeah.
cleaning and demo. And Suzanne and I are both artists, but we have been, really putting our blood, sweat, and tears into. We're very hands-on with this project,
Hmm.
getting it moved forward. And phase one is a series of art galleries and artist studios, some office space, and we're eventually moving into residential
Right.
after that.
Have you done this anywhere else?
Yeah, this is Suzanne's, I think, sixth or seventh building project,
Oh,
and my
wow.
fourth or fifth.
Okay.
We're kind of historic building nerds.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. It's we
It's
all
okay.
have a
Thank you for the
thing.
pass. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Well, the event, which is going to be your chance to actually see what they have done to this after 5 years of renovation. It's happening this weekend, actually. It's going to be Saturday and Sunday. And if you're watching this, obviously, this podcast, you can see that it says Sunday, Saturday noon to 7, Sunday noon to 5. And you got all kinds of things going on. So let's talk about that because we're going to show a little sneak peek of what
Absolutely.
they have done here in just a little bit.
Well, let's talk and walk, Harry. And
Okay.
I'm sorry for our radio listeners that you can't see this.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, but we are very excited about the upcoming art festival. We have about 20 different artists, mostly North Iowa based, but also some kind of regional and even one artist from DC who's exhibiting. We have a main exhibition in the gallery space.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you go up to the second floor, there's other artist studios, new massage studio that we just built, which will be staged by Christiana from Dharma Anatomy in Clear Lake. She is an award-winning massage therapist, and all sorts of other entertainment things, food trucks, live music, gifts. All the artwork is for sale. We're not a museum. We're here to support working artists while
Mm-hmm.
they're alive as creative.
Okay. Oh, you're getting out of Wi-Fi range there a little bit, I think. So, hey, before we go
Sure.
inside to see all the changes, did you have to do a lot with the outside of the building?
You know what? We have done some tuck pointing and cleaning. You're going to notice that the outside of the building, we're not touching the windows yet. That's going to be a phase
Right.
2 project. But really, a bulk of the bulk of the work has been getting the building back up to occupancy and safe
Sure.
for the public again.
Right. Okay. And silly question, but does anybody or do you guys live there? Or can you live there? You have a
You know
room
what?
down
Yeah, it's a great question. I do plan to build my condo here
there?
eventually,
Okay.
but we're not doing residential yet.
Okay.
Everything right now is for the community, public spaces, and artist studios.
Okay. All right. Well, Elisha, let's go on a little sneak peek tour of what you can check out. It's obviously better for you to go and I'm not saying the touch and feel thing, but you'll be able to get close ups with your own eyeballs
Oh,
uh,
absolutely.
when you go there from noon to 7 on Saturday or Sunday, noon to 5. And hey, before we start, is there a cost to get in?
You know what? The entire event is free to the community. You can come check out the work, see the exhibition, all at no cost to you.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to let you take it from here, kind of guide us through and see what we're seeing here.
absolutely. So I've got a couple historic photos for you. This one is a little sneak peek of what we're going to see a little later.
Okay.
Here's a peek at the gymnasium, women's fencing class circa 1940s.
Hmm.
And I'm sure a lot of our listeners and viewers will have memories of the pool. But
Yep.
here's a sneak peek of our
Wow.
new space.
That looks amazing. It
Thank
really does.
thank you. It's been a lot of work. So you walk
Yeah.
in the main floor straight into an art gallery space. We have a couple 100 feet of hanging wall here. So this is an excellent opportunity for regional artists to show their work. We've set up a new arts nonprofit in town called Yes, We Create Art, which
Okay.
YWCA, we have it carved in stone over the door. So we thought we'd make use of that.
Okay.
Um, this exhibition here on the main floor has 15 artists from all across the country, a lot of North Iowa artists here, and some artists from Minneapolis and other parts of Minnesota. The theme is intrigue. So
Hmm.
it is all kind of a good fit for Halloween. We asked artists just to interpret the theme of intrigue however they
Mm.
wanted to, and curated by Suzanne Crane. It kind of came together really beautifully.
Well, you definitely,
Now,
when you say regional, you're talking about states or right around us here in the 5, 6 state region, probably. And
absolutely.
uh, and these are artists that you have known throughout the years, right?
Yeah, these are artists that we've known for a while, some first time exhibitors at the
Hmm.
gallery here, a couple of artists having their first show with this one, and we're so excited to bring opportunities for working artists to show and sell their work.
What's this room here?
All right, we are taking a sneak peek into the party room. So this is one of the rooms that was in really, really awful shape
Mm.
when we found the building. This had drop ceiling, fluorescent lighting. The wall that we're looking at in front of us was so moldy, the entire thing had to be torn down,
Right.
rebuilt, carpeting everywhere. So we have gone back to 1918 in this room. So these are the original colors. This
Hmm.
had kind of a marigold color on top and then a
Yep.
darker base. We've reproduced all of the original picture and chair molding, uncovered the beautiful Mason City made terracotta floors.
Yeah.
And then as a nod to the period and to some of the architectural features in the building, we have reinstalled a tin look ceiling in this space. So this is a space that will be available.
Right. Well, hopefully he'll come back. We lost him there for a second. Well, like when you're doing a walk in a building, you want to be able to get everything and you're venturing around. So there you're back now, Elisha.
Yeah, right. Sorry.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for any interruptions.
Okay. I'm a DJ, so I just killed time for a little bit.
Fabulous.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a word from our sponsor.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah,
right.
well, I'll take you upstairs to the second floor. So
Okay.
we were just down on the first floor. That's all art gallery space and office, the party room that we mentioned, a couple other surprises. But the entire second floor is dedicated to arts and artists.
Right. Okay.
So you walk into this really beautiful lobby that we carved out. This entire space here previously was just a series of hallways and rooms, kind of the size of closets.
This is
And
so incredible. I don't even remember what the old stuff used to look like on
yeah,
everything. I mean, oh,
yeah,
there's the massage table. Sure.
yeah, exactly. So this is that new massage studio that we built, which will be staged by Dharma Anatomy. You
Hmm.
can come and experience Thai massage this
Okay.
weekend.
That's interesting. Kind of, what's the deal about how does massage come into the art field?
Yeah, the entire reuse plan is arts and wellness, Harry. So
Okay.
we really believe they're kind of one and the same.
Hmm.
And by incorporating arts and wellness into one space, we get a kind of a nourishing spot for the community.
Sure.
That's our vision here.
Sure. Wow. There's just so much to see. I can imagine
Absolutely.
people need to, when they come this weekend, probably take a good hour plus just to check
Oh,
everything out.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. And you know what? Hang out, enjoy the live music, stop by the
Hmm.
food trucks. This room here is being staged by Christy Harp, who is an up and coming artist. She has a whole series of different artworks, prints, bags, even some
Hmm.
socks. Sneak peek at her studio there.
Wow.
And every single one of these rooms will be staged with different artists that you can stop by and meet when you come by
Yeah.
this weekend.
I was going to say meet and greet on a lot of the artists. You're going to have a house full here.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
We're so excited. And I'll just give you one more sneak peek. We are entering one of my favorite parts of the building. So this previously was, oh, it's hard to explain. It was just a series of rooms and closets. But
Mhm.
if you're ready for the grand reveal,
Okay. Here
this
we
was the
go.
part that sold me on the building.
Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, look at that. The old gym. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the former gymnasium space. So 100 years ago, this was kind of the gymatorium
Yeah.
concept. So always had a stage, and the when we found the building, the plaster was falling off in
Yeah.
huge sheets. So we replastered the ceiling,
Wow.
matched the 1918 color, and then under layers of tile and plywood, we found the original maple floor. So this space is,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
You didn't have to really, well, you had to, what, renovate it, the floor.
no,
But were you able
exactly.
to keep most of that or?
You know what? The floor had layers of self-leveling concrete patches. We
No.
pulled tens of thousands of nails by hand
Oh,
and sanded, and it's been a process, but we are
well,
very excited to bring this space back to the
I,
community.
I could see why it took 5 years to get to where you are. But you got to be thrilled though,
Oh,
Elisha.
we
I
are
mean,
wildly excited.
yeah, I noticed. So, is that the original hoop too up there?
That is actually,
Yeah.
and one really interesting thing to note is that when we uncovered the first layer of floor, which would have been the 1918 maple,
Hmm.
we couldn't figure out what the markings were because they weren't basketball markings. Well, basketball was not invented when this building was built. This
That's
is a,
funny.
yeah, just to pin you
Wow.
in history. We
Wow.
are pre antibiotics, post electricity. Um,
You're talking
but
back when they had a fruit basket up there, and you shot through the hoop, and then there wasn't a hoop yet
exactly.
because it's like they got tired of getting the ladder to go up and retrieve
Yep.
the ball every time.
Yeah.
No.
So I
Wow.
will say that when Suzanne needs to blow off a little steam on the building project, she comes in here and just sinks three pointers and half court shots. Man, it's incredible.
So as you keep kind of walking there or whatever, and please interrupt me as I ask, but the goal here is obviously you're going to be open eventually. This is just the sneak peek that everybody can come on down for free to take a look at it.
Mhm.
What is the goal to have it open, and how often are you going to be open? Do you know yet?
Sure. Yeah. Well, when we officially open our doors, we will have regular business hours.
Okay.
The gallery on the main floor will have four like seasonal exhibitions a year. Those will alternate between solo exhibitions with mostly professional artists, and then group exhibitions, which are a mix. I mean, they give emerging artists the chance to show next to really well-established professionals, which is
Yeah.
such a wonderful thing to be able to offer. And in addition to that, when artists are here, massage therapists and other professional services, this will be a really wonderful place for the community to come and enjoy those services, support,
Mm.
emerging creative professionals in their pursuits. And, if you need a logo designed, or if you need body work, or if you need financial prep or whatever, you can come and support one of the businesses here in the building.
Yeah, exactly. Now, this is the Autumnal Art Festival. Are you going to be having maybe a few festivals throughout the year then?
Yeah,
Special type of deals? Yeah.
that is one of the exciting parts about this, and one of the really cool points of value for artists who have studios here is
Mhm.
that twice a year we had one this May, which was it was kind of a still pre-construction open house preview of the building again. This is really the event to go to where you can kind of get a sense of where the building
Yeah.
is going. But the artists who are here get involved in two art crawls a year. Those are open to the public, and they'll open their studio doors, and it's free publicity for them.
Mm.
Just a good thing for the community.
You mentioned it earlier in the interview about McNider. We're good friends with Edie over there, and we
She's
interview her
wonderful.
quite a bit of stuff. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, we already know how many people come from all over the place to see art here in Mason City. I mean, it's the Frank Lloyd Wright. You mentioned that, of course. How about that? We got another place for everybody to see.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
the thing that we're most excited about, is
Right.
that, when you have multiple options, in the arts and culture and
Yeah.
historical field for people to visit, more people come.
Yep.
And one of the things that we're most proud of with these events is that we get, I think when we tracked our analytics for our May event, we had visitors from 6 states. There were a couple dozen hotel
Mm.
bookings from that. I mean, people really came from all over the place to see the progress here. And
Sure.
we are so grateful for places like the McNider, right in the park, River City with the Stockman House. I mean, all of those artistic and cultural locations here help keep Mason City and North Iowa a really, really vibrant place for the arts.
Are you going to have more than just you and your partner? More employees, maybe? I mean, docents, that kind of stuff. Anything?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's
What's the goal for all of that? I guess.
Sure. That's one of the parts that we're really excited about. Part of phase one funding is coming from the Iowa Economic Development Authority.
Okay.
And I do have to say the IEDA is absolutely incredible in identifying the value and the economic driver that the arts bring, especially in the context of
Hmm.
historic property redevelopment.
Hmm.
This project has employed several dozen specialty contractors, plasterers, ceiling workers, electricians, wood flooring specialists.
Sure.
The building project has really benefited from the work of Derek Pike, HVAC, when no other company was comfortable touching a boiler system that had been, turned off in a vacant building for many, many years. Derek came and went through the building with a fine tooth comb and got the building reheated. Jason Teescotter from Southern Minnesota Electric has been our just an absolute godsend. Uh, you know,
Hmm.
mitigating with the challenges of working in a historic building. But my studio practice here, I'm a designer. I do a lot of print work, web design. We, for example,
Okay.
did the website for right in the park and all the online merchandise there. We designed the gift shop as well, if you've ever been. I hire
Mm.
artists and software engineers all the time. We'll have paid opportunities for docents in the gallery.
Sure.
So this is, from an economic perspective, really something that we're excited to bolster the creative professional economy in North
Yeah.
Iowa.
Well, for a lot of us that have been in the YWCA in the past, I don't know. It might be a silly question, but did you ever
Mhm.
have that moment like, oh gosh, what are we doing? You know?
Daily, bi-daily,
Daily.
maybe.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, you got to be super excited that it looks as beautiful as it does. I mean, people can get excited about this. If you wanted to get excited about Mason City all over again, when we get to offer things like this, I mean, people are going to come here in droves. They're
Hmm.
going to book all of our hotels. We got a new one going up not too far away
Yeah.
from where they're going to. So I can definitely see people staying right there and coming on over. You know,
Exactly. And the
yeah,
new Riverwalk downtown is incredible. I'm so excited about the theater
yeah,
being revived in the mall space. We're just really grateful for the community that Mason City is, for the help from the city of Mason City, the Iowa Economic
mhm,
Development Authority.
right.
And, Harry, a lot of this has been grassroots, donor supported. If there's anybody watching this who would like to help out, help leave a little bit of a legacy and push this project a little a little more forward, you can go to savethey.org. That's
Okay.
savethey.org. And that's a link to the GoFundMe, and every little bit helps.
That's pretty cool. I'm sure you're going to be having fundraisers that we can talk about in the
Mhm.
future as well. So, I mean, would you kind of expect, maybe I missed it, hoping like what, next year you'll be getting full time open?
Oh,
Or,
this year, yeah,
oh,
we're
this year. Okay.
the list of things to accomplish has gone from several thousand down to the handful.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
so
assuming something for Christmas just around the corner.
yes, can't wait. We actually have
Yeah.
a date set that we're not quite ready to announce, so
Announce
that's
it.
going to be another maybe another Fox
Yeah.
411
There
exclusive.
you go. Well, please keep in touch with us so we can get this all on so people can see this and that's what's nice about being able to do a podcast like this. And we have listeners from all over the place that listen, from everything that we do here at the Fox. So,
Wonderful.
Elisha, thank you so much. This has been overwhelming. This is fantastic. I mean, this is beautiful. I hope everybody comes out. It's noon to 7 and on Saturday, noon to 5 on Sunday. Oh, we didn't. Yeah, there's going to be refreshments there.
Yeah,
So come on
exactly.
in.
We'll have Rudy from Monster Eats Food Truck, which is one of the brand new food trucks here in North Iowa.
Okay.
They'll be parked out front of the building. We'll have live music. We have the band of Old Magic, Roger Lastly of Prairie Home Companion, and
Okay.
somebody twisted my arm to grab my guitar and play a couple tunes.
You have also gifts mentioned on the flyer. Are there going to be things that we can purchase or what?
Exactly. So one of the things that we're quite excited about is that this is an art gallery space. So it's different from a museum, which just has an established collection. You
Right.
can't walk into
Yeah.
into the McKnighter and buy one of their like the
Right.
Rauschenberg off the wall. Although I wish I could. I love that piece so much. Back
Right.
in that back gallery space. Oh,
Yeah.
I wish I
Yeah.
could. But all of the work that you'll see here is available for sale. There's things like bags and cards, socks, prints, original work,
Hmm.
candles, so many things. And every one of those purchases supports not only local working artists,
Hmm.
but the YWCA project and as a whole.
I'm sure you'll be networking probably with Edie and the McKnighter for different things, and
Absolutely.
it's only gonna boost you guys up if you guys both work together,
No,
you know,
exactly.
and say,
Yeah.
hey,
And
look what we got here in
yeah.
Little River City, Little Mason City.
Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of work in with the arts nonprofits all across the Midwest, and
Sure.
I've truly not seen another community that has that really has our artistic and cultural force and power that Mason
Right.
City and Clear Lake have together. Surf Ballroom is amazing. We are
Yep.
huge fans of the McKnighter,
Yep.
all of the Prairie School, Rock Crest, Rock Glen architectural heritage we have here. is so incredible. And, coming in from the outside, we can see the value of that. I just hope that people in North Iowa can really cherish that as well.
And we need to, and I think that, the vision is getting there. I mean,
Hmm.
it's taken its time, but
Hmm.
we're finally getting there. I mean,
Yeah.
this downtown is just, every day you see something new. It's like, wow. It's kind of
Yeah.
like what's happening with all the apartments around here.
Oh, it's
There seems like
incredible.
another one going up, another one
Hmm.
going up, and
Yeah.
which is great. It's going
Yeah.
to be great for our community, and we love the fact of what you're doing here, Elisha, and I'm sure you've been welcomed with open arms ever since you've been here 5 years ago, and we hope that. Do you have a family?
You know what? I have two cats. They're North
Oh,
Iowa
okay.
natives. Um, we picked them up at the North Iowa Humane Society, which is an
Oh, okay.
incredible place as well. Big
You
fan
dive
of
right
that
into
place.
our North Iowa area there.
Oh my goodness, I love it. And you know what? If you're looking for weird, skinny, little eccentric black cats and like very particular Russian blues, I've had good luck at the North Iowa Humane Society.
That's right. Well, you're doing this at the right time. It's starting to get a little cooler now. We have our first frost already in the area
Hmm.
here going on. So again, that's Saturday from noon to 7, Sunday from noon to 5. Come on out and spend a good time. I mean, spend a good hour plus, if not more than that. I mean, it's going to take a while to take it all in. I think
Hmm.
and of course the YWCA it hasn't moved. It's still there at 2 South Adams. And is there more than 2 floors, or is it just 2 floors?
There are 4 floors to
Four
this building.
floors.
Yeah. We will
Oh,
have artists from the ground floor all the way up to the second, and
wow. Okay.
we are wildly excited to show
Well,
the
are you going to
community.
do anything with the third and fourth floor in time?
Yeah, so the
Okay.
it goes ground first, second, and then the third
Oh,
floor. Actually, this is something that's pretty cool. The
okay.
third floor has the original women's dorms from 1918.
Yeah.
And when we found them, they were in pretty sad shape. So we invited a group of 5 artists to take over a bank of dorm rooms. They
Okay.
had $1,000 budget, 7 days to work their magic,
Oh
and a
no.
design brief. We filmed the entire process. They
Oh
totally
yeah.
transformed these spaces, made them their own. And we were just in the LA Independent Film Fest with that documentary.
Wow.
Mhm.
Fantastic. Well, you're putting us on the map, Elisha. We got a lot of reasons to be on the map, but you're definitely doing it here with this, and it'll be great to see the progression of a lot of people coming to see this YWCA, the historic YWCA.
Mhm.
And it's great to be able to talk about this again. Like I said, 40 years for me for being here in Mason City. And I remember all those changes you talked about earlier in the interview.
Mhm.
So this is great. If people want to know more, createart.us is your website. You have a Facebook page, social media stuff. What's
Yeah,
all going on?
exactly. Yeah. So createart.us is the website for Yes, We Create Art, the new arts nonprofit here.
Okay.
You can go to savethey.org, which has the fundraising link. Otherwise, Yes, We Create Art on Facebook and the historic YWCA as
Mhm.
well on Facebook.
Wonderful. Great job, Elisha. Thank
Appreciate it.
you
Thank you
so
for the
much.
opportunity.
We'll get the word out. Okay.
Fabulous.
Appreciate it. Have a
Thanks
good,
to our listeners and viewers.
yeah, have a great weekend. And I hope you have a ton of people that you have to have a line. I hope you have a line out in front.
I appreciate that. And to our listeners and viewers, we'll see you this weekend.
Okay.